Hey, it's Luke, and in this video, we're going to talk about the ideal time to lift weights. Now, we're going to come at this from two perspectives. One is going to be assuming you are, let's say, an entrepreneur or any type of person who really pays attention to their performance, their output from a mental perspective, needs to make great decisions, maybe needs to be creative in their work, needing a lot of mental fuel is what I'm saying. And the other perspective will come from is somebody who is prioritizing their body above all. So let's say a fitness model or a bodybuilder, someone who is primarily going to get paid based on their ability to maintain their physique and the appearance of their physique. Athletes, that could be a different category, and we'll just place that in another arena that we're not going to talk to right now, because if you're a pro athlete, you're not watching my channel. So this is something I battled with for a long time. I used to work out in the mornings, then I switched it to the evenings, then I tried midday, and what stuck around for me a long time was midday. And this is something that I looked around, I looked at the entrepreneurs that I admire their work in this life. I also looked at the friends of mine who don't have as great of careers that I don't necessarily admire. And I looked at their training protocols, I looked at mine, and I kind of adapted more towards the entrepreneurs that I admire. One thing that all of the entrepreneurs had in common who were really actually doing stuff in their life is that they trained at around 5 or 6 p.m. before dinner. Now, I thought at first that's because they were busy, but I figured out later it's because they are prioritizing the energy output for their work instead of their workout. It's kind of an obvious thing, but Andrew Huberman does a scientific breakdown and explains that after you work out, there's a reduction in oxygenation to the brain, meaning there's a significant dip to the oxygen that's available to your neurons after you train really hard. Therefore, that's going to lead to impaired ability to think, to make great decisions, and overall be creative. So if you are a mental worker, if you're an entrepreneur, any type of person who needs to make important decisions in their work, which is pretty much everybody unless you're doing physical hard labor, then you should probably not work out first thing in the morning. It doesn't make sense to me. It never made sense from a common sense perspective why somebody would put their best, most potent energy into working out and pumping their muscles in the morning and then go through that derping period for hours after the workout. Even if you think you're thinking correctly, you're not thinking at your maximum potential. And I think deep down, if you're working out in the morning right now, you know that. Now, if you're the type of person who says, oh, well, I need to work out in the morning or it's not going to get done, my response to that is you need some more self-control. If you're the type of person who thinks they've got to place their workout in the morning or they cannot discipline themselves to go ahead and work out in the evening, you got to toughen up. Like with that mental attitude, you're not going to get anything accomplished in this life. If you're tired, like I get it, but go to work on figuring out how you can arrange your life so you're not so tired or so you learn how to push through it. This is 2022. We got supplements. We got plenty of information. If you want information on how to get energy and all that type of thing, look up Andrew Huberman. He has some amazing 2-hour free lectures. He's a professor at Stanford, I believe, and he has some amazing lectures that are better. They sum up more information, more helpful, practical information than 99% of the $3,000, $5,000 fitness coaching programs that you might find online. The way that I currently like to work out is I like to work out at 11 a.m. It's kind of a sweet spot between working out and prioritizing my body and also prioritizing my work. That way, when I wake up around 6 a.m., I can work for about 4 straight hours, breaks included. And then at 11, I can get a nice break. I work out really hard. I eat lunch. Sometimes I'll take a nap after that. I drink some coffee and I start day number 2. Depending on my workload, I might work out in the evening. So in this phase of my career, it's demanding more and more work from me every day. So I'm actually shifting into the 5 p.m., 6 p.m. workouts before dinner. I'm getting rid of my 11 a.m. workouts and I'm subbing that for a quick 15-minute walk in the sun instead as a break. And then I'm just diving back in and working more. Now, for the few of you that might be prioritizing your body above all else, let's say you are training to become a bodybuilder, a fitness influencer, or some type of model, well, you should probably work out on an empty stomach first thing in the morning and prioritize that. Depending on if you are enhanced through testosterone, you should probably change up your approach to fasted workouts or eating a little bit before your workouts. At least if you're not enhanced, you should use branched chain amino acids during your workout so you don't break down your muscle tissue. However, if you are enhanced through TRT or even higher levels of testosterone, it's perfectly fine to work out, train your ass off fasted in the morning. You're gonna have muscle preservation effects. You'll have advantages to that. You will burn more fat. So I highly recommend that you work out fasted if you're assisted. If not, you should eat a little bit or at least some branched chain amino acids in there instead of the meal. If you are a pro athlete or training to become a pro athlete, you're gonna have a different recommendation from me on when to train. However, that is going to be more complex and we're not gonna get into it on this video. But I hope this helped you in figuring out when you're supposed to train, when the ideal time to train is. If you're trying to do anything significant work-wise, career-wise, work out at 11 a.m. or if you have a ton of work, 5 or 6 p.m. And if you are prioritizing your body, going to be paid with your body's appearance, then work out first thing in the morning and use that most potent energy of yours to work out in the morning instead. Hope this clears things up. Let me know what you think of the video. Throw me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace.